Alright, AKAPADers, thank you for joining me. Would you believe it? It's episode 171 already. Look, and I promise, I promised something last episode. We're going to get right into it. Judge, Dredd, Batman, Judgment on Gotham, not Judgment at Gotham. I saw someone who did book reviews. She did a whole book review with the book held up to her face. No. I can just easily remove this and add a graphic there, or here, or wherever, right? Okay, let's get to it.
The following is brought to you by AKAPAD.
Okay. All right, everyone. What are we doing? We are talking probably the greatest comic book crossover of its time. I would say this is my favorite. I think it's impactful. I think it's important. I think it's self-aware. It's all these things, okay? And it's also the British invasion. Everyone talks about the British invasion when it comes to writers. We forget that, one of the greatest painter to ever hit comics. Right. Greatest painter to ever hit comics. I'm sorry, Alex Ross or Alex Ross disciples. Biz as we call him. B-I-Z. Okay, this guy takes the cake. Before we go any further, though, okay? We're going to cut. Boom. We're there. Okay. Trial by Fire, you're looking at it now. It's on Indiegogo. Sign up, get some free merch. This is my lifelong passion project, and it's explosive. I am breaking so many comfort zones when it comes to my artwork, my drawing, my storytelling, how I envision a comic book. The things I expect from a comic book changes by the day when I'm working on this book. Okay. We're back. So, enough with that. You know the other drills. Subscribe, support. You guys know who I am, Pierre DeLuca, the eclectic one. I really shouldn't do that into 2 minutes into the video. I should do that a little sooner. We know who I am. So, this is beginning a little bit of a run I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do like comprehensive comic book discussion templates. Or like review. They're not really reviews. They're discussions, and I want to add info to them, but I don't want the video also to be like 90 minutes. I want to be able to give you some context of these comics. So, $5.95 cover price, 1991. So, what was happening in 91? We had Jim Lee taking over X-Men. We had X-Force 1. Then we had Spider-Man. Okay, let's back it up. We had Todd McFarlane rocking and rolling with Spider-Man, outselling everyone, and then X-Force comes out, X-Force 2 comes out, and then X-Men #1, okay? So it was McFarlane, Liefeld, Lee. The highest selling DC book of that entire year was Robin. There was like a Robin miniseries. We're 2 years out of the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman movie. Joel Schumacher Batman over here. Yeah, that's right. We respect the Schumacher movies here. We love Batman Forever. We love Batman and Robin. If you don't agree, I'm sorry you don't have any love in your heart. You don't have any imagination. Do I need to defend Batman and Robin? I guess I'm going to have to. Okay, so we know how I feel about Busy. So this book, okay, Alan Grant, John Wagner, Todd Klein, that's our letter. John Wagner is one of our co-creators of Judge Dredd. They come in and they do put the Dark Knight. They do put Judge Dredd. They do put the other elements of both of these universes together. This is not so much of the Dark Knight and Dredd. This is more about the Dark Knight's universe meeting the Judge Dredd universe, and these two really don't interact that much. that does not make this not the greatest. And what do I have coming up? After we're done with the table, because I'm going to do a full flip through for that. When I come back from the table, it's going to be preview time, and I'm going to I'm going to tease the next video because I'm pumped for it. Boom! Alright, boys and girls. Want to talk some comics? You want to talk some greatness? Do you want to see... Spoiler alert, we're going to go through this. If you haven't read it, I don't know what to do. Hey, by the way, this is all Trial by Fire. Get your free merch. Sign up now. Look at that. Look at this, okay? Let's get this out of here, though. We're here to talk comics. We're here to discuss this. Okay. Judgment on Gotham. Cool thing here. Boom. We have a spread back cover. So this is prestige format. It is glue bound. Batman and Judge Dredd. They may defeat the menace that threatens both their worlds if they can stop fighting each other. So the big villain right here, boom, Judge Death. He is he's from an alternate dimension. He's destroyed his dimension. He's in the Judge Dredd universe now, and he's like an entity of death. Really just seems to be unstoppable, but it's a comic. We're going to stop him. Here we go. Look, we have some fantastic 1991 Photoshop noise grain effect. This is done well. Everything here just looks good. Boom. We're rocking and rolling. We're getting right into it. Okay, Batman's simple. Simon Bisley, take a note. Don't use a template. Just draw the symbol and morph it into a murder. That's right. Death comes and just rips these people apart. Awesome beginning. Look at this Batmobile. So this, I'm pretty sure this became a toy. So this Batmobile, you guys want to knock Schumacher and act like that Batmobile is impossible? What are we doing with this? What are the standards we're setting when we criticize Schumacher? This is amazing. This is one of the best in comic book Batmobile designs ever. Look at this lettering. Todd Klein, top of the game. Death's lettering here, his word balloons, is incredible. Okay, look, boom. We got the Dark Knight, and we're almost at a full splash right over here. He hears the screams. He is swinging to save the day. The Gotham City cops have a fat ride. They got some amazing guns. Dude, this cop just rips right into Death. Death's not having it. He is coming after the cops. Boom, kills the one cop. Batman, boom, jump kicks. And now we have Death versus Batman. Batman monkey flips him. Boom. The Dark Knight has defeated Death. So look, see, so here's the awesome thing about Bisley. Okay, he's changing tone, he's changing attitude. This coloring here, so we're dealing with a lot of yellows. This blue here and this scratchy like pencilness, completely, it slows it down. So when you're reading it page to page, you take notice. And here we go. So Death comes back. They send Death back to Death again. He turns into a vapor, turns into a ghost. Check out the lettering and the on-page design, graphic design element here. We're busy. This is fantastic. Okay, and then Batman on the belt taps something and gets zapped to Mega City 1. Don't ace me, it's a comic. We get like more of a look at Bisley's vision for the Dark Knight here. And its cape, its muscles, its veins. This also became an action figure that went up in value for a while. We got Mean Machine. If you don't like Stallone's Judge Dredd movie, part of what we do on this channel, we make a lot of excuses for movies. I don't care. Mean Machine was done perfectly in the Stallone Judge Dredd movie. He has a dial on his head. He's looking for Death. Death's not around. He runs into Batman, and guess what they're going to do? These two are going to fight. And just the dialogue of Mean Machine, he's an idiot. Mean Machine and Killer Croc should have like a crossover. But look at the Bisley. Look at the Bisley-ness of this, right? Let's focus, right? Let's look at that. Look at the Bisley-ness. Bisley on his game, okay? Now we're introducing Judge Dredd. So the Dark Knight has a no murder clause. He does not. He's not deviating from that. He's on character. Dredd comes in, and in 2 seconds, he's arresting Batman. Takes off the mask, right? Bruce Wayne doesn't exist in the future in Mega City 1. And then boom, Judge Anderson gets the call. She's been feeling something. Mean Machine now is in Gotham, running around. I love Bisley. Again, Bisley being Bisley. He is going to draw this girl completely hot, partially naked. His hair for Judge Anderson is amazing. Judge Anderson is a psychic. She confirms everything. She's like, this dude is not from our time. Judge Dredd, you can't throw the Dark Knight in jail. You just can't do it. And he's like, look, honey, I don't care. She's like, look, let me show you. So she touches his head, and I love when she activates the psychic power. It's like this demon comes out of Bruce Wayne, and boom, she's like, you know a lot of weird people. What is the deal? She's like, but he's legit. Judge Dredd's like, I'm not having it. She's like, look, death is in his world, is in his timeline. The Dark Knight, look, he's just raging here. Veins everywhere. He rips out of the chair and bang. Okay, that's our money shot. That's our trailer there. Okay, you're getting it, Judge Dredd. And then Judge Dredd's like, look, we're going to beat the living crap out of you. We're going to send you to the... you're going to prison, Bruce Wayne. You're done. Okay, now we're back at Gotham. This is a really bad transition. Really tough to follow. We're in the morgue, and we're introduced. Ready? Scarecrow. Bisley is painting Scarecrow. This is his Scarecrow. It's the scariest thing on Earth. Scarecrow and Death now are going to team up, and Death, Judge Death is going to be like, look, Scarecrow, like, I've destroyed worlds. Who are you? What are you doing? Okay, and look, and Scarecrow's like, look, I know you're a ghost, but you have to be susceptible to my spray. So he sprays him. Okay, but let's just jump here. Let's just jump. Where is he? Where's it at? I'm losing it. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. So, Judge Anderson gets the Dark Knight, and they're racing. They're escaping. They're racing back to Gotham City because they have a thing that can transport them back, of course. Boom. Judge Death and Scarecrow and the little morgue guy, they're negotiating. He's like, look, these are the things I need to be brought back to life. Scarecrow's like, look, I think we can work together. We'll bring you back to life. Anderson and the Dark Knight, they're evading Judge Dredd, rocking and rolling. Mean Machine is just being Mean Machine in Gotham City. He's just destroying things, hurting people. He's looking for death. Not much luck. And then boom, we have this sequence here where Scarecrow creates this elixir, okay, or this chemical that rots the body just enough for death to go into it. And look at the sequence here. See this animatic? It's almost like the Scarecrow's honoring, or paying homage or respecting death. Seeing that this entity is just invincible. And then boom, we get this nice, again, scratchiness. This slows us down because we're getting hit with a lot of stuff. They're like, what's that over there? It's a motorcycle helmet. Death is like, well, look, is there a rib cage somewhere? Someone's like, here's a rib cage, and they're like, oh, cool, awesome splash page, great design, but we have to explain a Judge Death costume in Gotham. This is a type of exposition that it's just unfathomable. It doesn't work. It shouldn't be there, but it's here, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So these two guys get at it, and this was the sequence I was looking for. Death starts talking trash on Scarecrow. Scarecrow's like, look, a-hole, I know you're an evil entity, but he just sprays him with the gas. Okay? Boom. Cillian Murphy coming in hot. And this is the best sequence in the entire book. Next to look, the two best sequences in this book, I'll tell you right now, it's Judge Anderson's intro, which we saw over here, like boom, hot babe, this, okay. He gets sprayed with the gas, and his torturous nightmare is unicorns and bunny rabbits and stuffed animals and Pinocchio. Okay, and so now he's going to be a servant to Scarecrow. We have more amazing Dark Knight on motorcycles. Look, they're still trying to get to Gotham City here. A little bit more exposition. Look at this taxi. This taxi blew me away. Let's focus on this panel. Let's check out the taxi. Awesome stuff. Let's get to it. Judge Dredd in hot pursuit. All the judges catches up to Anderson and the Dark Knight, but poof, they're out. They're gone. Again, we're slowing down. We're paying attention. Now we're back in Gotham, and our villains are going to a rock heavy metal concert to kill everyone. Can we just admire this Batmobile? So we're at a heavy metal concert because it's a comic book. Now we have Judge Death, Scarecrow, Mean Machine, all going to a heavy metal concert to kill everyone. And we have the Dark Knight, Judge Anderson, and Judge Dredd racing to save the day. Now, Simon Bisley, and look, this back section here, this actually told me, I didn't know he was a drummer for a heavy metal band. Bisley lives the part. I might just do like an overall profile on him because I tracked down some of his music. Here we go. Right, again, what are we doing here? We're slowing down, we're speeding up, we're at a concert. Death is just, he's on stage, and he's just killing everyone. Okay, Death rips a guitar and starts playing music, sings into the microphone, tells everyone they're going to die. This is a comic book. This was exactly what makes this so great and amazing. Look at the double finger Death here. Like right through the eyes. Awesome stuff. He's ripping off heads. He's pissing people off. We have more of the Batmobile. Death is throwing bodies into the crowd, and then we have Mean Machine making his way to Death because they have a little bit of a score to settle. I guess they didn't know what to do with Mean Machine. Mean Machine just starts breaking his way through the stage. Question mark. Not really sure there. This sequence is just fantastic. So this could be Bisley trying to save time, trying to keep momentum. He's got 60 pages to draw. But again, it slows us down because this is a little intense, right? Like, it's intense, slowing down. Yellow, blue. Okay, we know it's something different. Okay, we have the Dark Knight, Scarecrow. Dark Knight's like, I got this guy handled. Judge Anderson, boom. Somehow, Anderson knows because of, she can read minds, so she knows about the canister. Bang. See, what's happening? The Dark Knight's about to meet his death, and Doom. Doom comes. This is the real Judge Death. He just destroys this dude, just rips him apart, and now we just have a Mean Machine because the Dredd curse you. That's it. And okay, boom. And now we're at the finale. We're at the end. Judge Death again comes back twice. He came back twice in the beginning, right? We saw this where the Dark Knight jump kicks him, throws him on, monkey flips him on the spikes, and he comes back. So here he comes back. They're following the 2 rule. And then we have Judge Anderson going into Death, releasing him, killing him. And now we just have Mean Machine. Mean Machine's left, and boom. Like, that's it. He goes back. These two have an exchange. Judge Anderson is like really on the side of the Dark Knight. Judge Dredd agrees. And look, you buy into it. You buy to Judge Dredd letting the Dark Knight off the hook. That's the point of all of this. And then here we go. Boom. The end. The Dark Knight gets Scarecrow. Judge Anderson, Judge Dredd get Mean Machine, and we are done. So look, everyone, this is cool. You gotta get yourself one. It's not too expensive. Okay, that was exhausting. Not really. Hopefully you, hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you add this to your purchase list. Like I said, I'm not really doing reviews. I'm just telling you this is the greatest crossover in comic book history. What do we have coming up? She-Hulk and Bane P. This is one of the themes. So I'm going to be doing a lot of crossovers, a lot of unknown, forgotten crossovers. This is part 2. I have part 1. For a non-major character, I think this is the greatest independent crossover ever, because for both characters, this has repercussions. Very interesting stuff. Chaos Comics and movie adaptations. Those are two things that I'm going to be doing. Okay, this is both of them in one. Okay, Chaos Comics movie adaptation or movie spin-off. Okay. I only have issue 1 of this. I'm going to get the other issues. Look at the China back, okay? And I'm just so curious about this because, look, we got Marv Wolfman, Matt Broom, fantastic. This is the last year, 2001, that Chaos was Chaos, you know? Okay, you guys saw Holy Night. More Chaos. Brink of Eternity. This is one of 3. I think this had another one shot and it had a 2-issue mini. This is coming up also. Again, Chaos Comics, stuff like the Holy Night, forgotten franchises, movie adaptations, crossovers, and artist starts, if that makes sense, or artist beginnings, and Joe Mad over here. This is the greatest right here, okay? This is the greatest combination of young Marvel at one time, or the Young Guns ever to be collected. The inside cover for this, I'm not going to show you, but the inside cover blew my mind. It blew my mind, okay? So everyone, thank you for joining me. Subscribe, support. Show this video, do me a favor, show this video to your cat, because we're a cat-friendly channel. We like the felines here. Thank you for joining me. Rock and roll and be creative.